thunderstorms earlier in the week on this Monday night, but it's cleared out. And LeQuint Allen will return it for the Jaguars. Get it to the Etienne will start the night. And a strong run by the Heisman Trophy winner, two-way player on the outside. Little bobble on the exchange. Is it going to be 3 and out, or will there be a first down? 3 and out.
But they play man coverage, and a good job by Kansas City here on the first third down. If you're a wide out or even coming out of the backfield, good job of a 3 and out by the Chiefs.
Logan Cook hits a line drive punt. It's fielded by Remigio. They fake it to Pacheco, and the pass is caught by Kelsey. 2nd down and 1. Extra men on the rush, dropped off for Pacheco. And Lloyd cannot make the first down. KC. Fake it to Pacheco again. Protection. Time runs out, and now the flip. And wide open with a catch is Thornton. Started at the 9 and out across midfield. Flag on the play as Pacheco gets a first down.
Illegal formation. Offense, number 74.
Since he came into the NFL, he gets tagged with one he didn't deserve.
2nd down and 9. Hollywood Brown across the middle makes the catch. 3rd down and 3. Quick throw and off the hands of Kelsey, incoming deep. Had a touchdown on a punt return at the 49ers last week. And a fair catch for the Jaguars starting at their own 14. Lawrence keeps and will throw. Looked like he was
out to the quarterback, but he was well
illegal
beyond.
Forward pass. Offense number 16. 5-yard penalty. Loss of down. 2nd down.
He gets bored if he's not in the action.
2nd down and 14 to be specific, and that's off the
plus both offensively and defensively in this one.
On 3rd down and 14, underneath it's Thomas. Long way to go, and he won't get. Second punt for Logan Cook with Remigio waiting deep. Hauls it in down from the 28. They're spinning in circles, and a flip to Worthy. Down and 1. Here's Juju Smith-Schuster.
Ball quickly out of Mahomes' hand.
Pacheco cuts back, breaks a tackle, and he's still rumbling. Hunt in. And on 1st down, Hunt gets it. Right side. Not. Hollywood Brown, Jordan Lewis.
After the play, personal foul. Offense number 5. A 15-yard penalty. The down will count. It will be 2nd down.
Out of the backfield, it's the rookie, Smith. And they're working across from Hollywood Brown. Blitz. They got there. Mahomes gets rid of it. Pass is caught by Thornton, coming back
to protect the deep ball. The problem is that because Mahomes can't get anything into the throw, that Tyquan Thornton, he's able to work back to the football. Tyson Campbell, he doesn't know where the ball is exactly.
Control when he's getting up by that, but by that time the process of the catch is over. I like them staying with the ruling of catch.
Here is a pitch to Smith, and gets hit. They fake it to Hunt. Floats. Worthy, incomplete.
Patrick Mahomes had to get rid of it a little bit earlier. Here's a look at the play. Right foot's down.
Mahomes to his right. He's got his man. That's Kelsey. Touchdown. He got 1 yard for this
foul
pick.
On the play. The result of the play is a touchdown.
They knew they were anticipating press coverage. They got it. Mahomes went and argued his case. That was a tight call. I don't fault the officials in trying to sort that out.
Here's LeQuint Allen on the return, and pass is caught by Strange, the tight end, and a big play to start this possession. Huddle and trying to clean up some of these pre-snap penalties. Here's Etienne. 2 good plays. Etienne cuts back. Third down and 2. Lawrence keeps. Play action on Mexico. And wide open is Thomas. Flag on the play. And Thomas is down.
Tranquil. The
Illegal
linebacker.
contact. Defense number 23. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
They decline it, 22-yard completion. Here's ETN, and that play. Trevor Lawrence turning 26 today. Will it be a happy birthday tonight? Right now, it's KC up 7 after 1 in Jacksonville on a Monday night, Week 5. It's Hunter in motion. Lawrence, ETN, ETN in motion. Lawrence going to take it himself, looking for blocks. He didn't get it. That ball's knocked out. Kansas City's got it. Get it over before it got knocked out.
Kansas City.
Well, Nick Bolton immediately, that looks like both of them. And right now, that's the difference in the game.
Here's Hunt able to break loose. He's got Wingard to beat and out of bounds after a... Here's Worthy looking for blocks.
Up, allowing them to make the stop on 4th.
On 2nd down and 5, here's a spinning catch by Hollywood Brown. Broke 2 tackles, gets a first down. Worthy in motion. Mahomes spins around and is well protected. And now throws wide open is Thornton. Out of bounds near the 10. Another big night for Thornton already. Mahomes keeps, goes, touchdown Kansas City. Gets it into the end zone.
Nick Bolton's having himself a heck of a first half. No surprise, he's one of their best players.
Awarded with a contract extension in the spring.
They're built on running the football. They got to stick with that.
And they do here as ETN cuts back. Cook is there to bring
far tonight.
2nd and 8. Good protection. And now time runs out. Sack of Lawrence this season as they play in their 5th game. And
delay a game. Offense. Number 16.
Good protection again. Time runs out. And a flag on the coverage against Watson.
Yeah.
Pass interference. Defense number 35. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
I think Trevor Lawrence, a place to go with the football. Here it is at the bottom of the screen. Watson, everything's pretty good there. And then as Thomas slows down, it was really more of a slip. And
all right, we're good.
They get the first down by penalty, and now they have
nothing going with ETN tonight.
4-man rush. Lawrence takes off. Good run. First down, diving to the 45.
All right, we're good.
It's Hunter in motion. They hand to Tootin again, and he's got nowhere to go. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Play clock was expiring. Here's Hunter, his first catch. Nice move. And the rookie is out of bounds near first.
All right, we're good.
Lawrence keeps. Airs it. Patrick off his hands. And somehow not.
He doesn't want to lead him too much, so he's putting it on his back shoulder on purpose. And Patrick just not quite able to make the play. But fortunately for the Jaguars, it falls incomplete.
Yeah, it hit 4 different players. Patrick and then 3 Chiefs. Nice grab here by Tootin. And he... Play clock at 1. Lawrence going to step through and get the first down and more. Front. On first down. Lawrence keeps. End zone and his... Here's ETN right up the gut. Here's a pitch. ETN looking for a block. He's got a first down. First and end zone. Touchdown.
Cook's not looking. You know, Trevor's able to turn this loose, but the way Parker released off the line of
drive, and just what Liam Cohen and the doctor ordered for the Jaguars, covering 70 yards, 8 minutes off the clock. First of the year for Parker Washington, and it's a 7-point game in Jacksonville.
And it's an easy statement to make when he's won as many games as he has, but the reason they
little push pass to Worthy, and that quick throw wasn't there. Mahomes able to get away. Armstead couldn't bring him down, and now Mahomes has to throw it away. Mahomes underneath, long way to go for Hunt, won't get there. Ariza. Parker Washington lets it go over his head, and it checks up inside the 10. Good protection. Pass is caught.
Ball.
Lawrence gets out of trouble out to his right. They're going to throw a flag, a late flag, and this ball's nearly.
Holding. Offense number 65.
Kari, he's the guy who they called. Now, De'Ami Brown, it's a ball that there's the grab on the back of the jersey. Good.
First down and 20 as a result. Here's Washington, makes a move. It does. 2nd and 7. To thank you. First half is in the books here in Jacksonville. Mahomes was able to do what they wanted.
Yeah, they made the stop when they had to, and now I think if you're Jacksonville, there's some things that have worked against you, but you're in a one-score game, so it's all still out in front of you.
Here is Bashard Smith.
To see your defense right now, how have they handled Patrick Mahomes so far?
Yeah, we've let him out a little bit more to his right, which is something we didn't really want to do.
Back to Mahomes at 2nd and 10. Catch made by Kelsey, 3rd down. Low snap pressure off the edge. Pass incomplete for Hollywood Brown. Washington waiting for the punt from Ariza. Kind of a knuckleball kick. One missed tackle, but well.com/WWE. Third time the Jaguars start inside their own 15. It's ETN. And a nice gain
with him.
Travis Hunter out there on offense for the Jaguars. Nice cut.
This gets better and better. Hopefully he'll be okay and be able to return.
Extra man on the rush. Lawrence is able to float it. And Hunter makes the catch. That's his longest in his rookie season, 44 yards.
Well, he's one of those guys who he has such great ball skills, whether he's on deep. It's his ball when it's in the air.
Lawrence out to his right. Why not go right back to him? And a nice. They called illegal contact on that last play, so it'll bring up 1st down and 5. Play clock under 5. Lawrence finds his tight end Munt.
Here, and they miss him, even with Johnny Munt making that play.
Here is a carry by Tootin. Stays in there, gets it, takes it up the 2nd and 8. Lawrence steps through, wants to go. Touchdown Jaguars.
A 5-man rush when they bring Bolton along with the 4 downs, and it opens things up. You see the crease it opens for Lawrence, and really that's been a big part of it.
Able to smile over on the sideline. Each quarterback with a rushing touchdown, and this one by number 16 ties us at 14. Another look at the game-tying touchdown run by Trevor Lawrence, 10 yards, and we're tied.
And pass rushers that are coming after the quarterback, and we've seen that now several times. Trevor Lawrence has been a big part of this offense for Jacksonville.
Smith on the return. Got hit hard.
Sounds like some buddies I play with.
Play action. Worthy. Pacheco.
But they've shown a lot to even be back in this game and all knotted up.
Mahomes, Pacheco, Wingard, broke it. Mahomes gets rid of it fast, and there he is, Worthy making a move. And
Well, he's gotten more comfortable here the last few weeks.
Pacheco bouncing off tackles and takes it down inside the 30.
And I know in visiting with Andy Reid, he had the injury last year where he broke his fibula, and it just haven't been as explosive as he was back in 23. Andy says it's just a matter of opportunities.
Here's Smith on the outside. Good catch and run. Another first-time defensive coordinator trying to figure it out. On first down, Mahomes out of the reach of Tyke.
Done a great job.
Offensive line coach watching as Mahomes spins. Fakes the pass, looking out to his right, and off he goes. Third down and 2. Over the middle, Hollywood Brown. Hunt to the line of scrimmage. On second down, picked off. Lloyd again. Devin Lloyd. What a year. Still rolling down the sideline. One man to beat. Lloyd, pick 6. And in the middle, getting it done. Interception number 4. And he takes it 99 yards. And for the first time tonight, the 3-1 Jaguars have a lead. Devin Lloyd, the AFC Defensive Player of the Month.
That's his 4th interception of the year, and they all look the same. He's reading the quarterback's eyes. He comes underneath, and then here he is off to the races. And at the end of this, he tucks it. Tom Coughlin, the former head coach here, would be awfully proud of this. High and tight, and he takes it all the way for 99 yards. He has had a great start to this year.
Rashard Smith, the rookie, looking for lightning. Flags all over the place. There are 3 of them waiting down.
During the return, holding. Return team number 43.
It takes away a 60-plus yard return.
See the right hand there. It's under the shoulder.
On first down, Mahomes out to his right. Juggle and
With how he was being treated, and man, he has taken it out on every opponent this year.
Mahomes skips it in
Who is trying to get the ball too.
2nd and 10 now. Mahomes has his man, Worthy. 3rd down, Mahomes will get it with his legs. They just get it away before the 4th quarter, and Pacheco with flag.
Holding. Offense, number 76.
Fun game in Jacksonville. Time to go to the 4th. Home team up 7.
Where he had been struggling coming in.
First down and 19. Aired out. Worthy. Overthrown.
Delay a game. Offense. A 5-yard penalty.
4-3 runners.
2nd and 24 after the delay of game. Here's another deep shot. Thornton, and it's knocked away.
Reading the quarterback again, and just excellent work. He had Eric Matt than it is to do.
3rd down and 24. Mahomes, just a 3-man rush, and off he goes. Was Cochran guilty of that, and then a couple of penalties on that possession backed him up, and they have to punt. The Jaguars do not have Robert Hainsey in at center, as he did in Tampa Bay before losing his job to Graham Barton. 2nd and 7. This is a pick going the other way, and it's McDuffie.
And as he comes across to cover the tight end, he bangs right into Parker Washington, and Trevor Lawrence is expecting Washington to be able to get the ball.
Play action, Mahomes. Kelsey down at the 5.
Ask Jacksonville defense to keep Mahomes and company out of the end zone.
Here is Hunt. Touchdown. And only 43 seconds after the takeaway. Hunt takes it in. This good one. As Butker will kick it away. Chance for a return by Allen. And LaQuint Allen is hit.
Congratulations, pal.
So good.
Possession. Still a good formula here if they're able to take time off the clock and score.
Here's Etienne looking for blocks. Third and short. Lawrence fakes the throw and gets the first down.
The versatility that he brings is unparalleled.
On first down, Etienne cuts back, and a nice gain.
Holding defense number 92.
But sure sounds like Travis Hunter's doing about the best job he can of it.
Play action. Lawrence off the arm 2 years ago. 2nd and 10. Here's Etienne, and he's... Jaguars have converted 3 straight third downs, but they were short. This one longer. This is Hunter doing all he can, but he's short. And he drills points on a carry by Hunt. And then the 52-yarder a moment ago by Cam Little. Up to the 30.
During the return, personal foul, illegal double team block, number 81 of the return team.
To go. Here's the call against Remigio, 81. They start with Pacheco. And he came from the Texans most recently to Jacksonville. Mahomes has to pull it down. A ton of room out in front of him, and he's out across the third. Pacheco and Hunt. Play clock at 2. Mahomes has all day. Underneath, pass is caught by
Dean, knowing exactly where to attack a defense.
Pacheco is met in the backfield.
It can intimidate a defense.
On first down, they fake that little pitch to Kelsey, and now fire to Pacheco. 2nd and 4. Now Mahomes with some pressure and able to stay up. Got away from Mason Smith and died.
Through this, you're going to see at the very end as he steps up, number 65, Trey Smith. Doesn't get him there, and then there's big 65. He's kind of helping him along.
Hunt, nice cut back, nice hurdle. He went over.
As clock as they can.
Mahomes, Kelsey, first down. They get it to Smith, the rookie. They're starting to try. They fake it to Pacheco, pressure on Mahomes. It did Brown.
Previous play is under further review.
Kareem Hunt in the backfield. He gets it, cuts back. Take 2nd and goal from the 2. Hunt in for the touchdown.
Played and went to 4 consecutive. It's hard for me to even get my head around what they've been able to do.
This is Tootin. It goes out of bounds.
All right, we're good. Travis Hunt.
That was Travis Hunter in motion. Lawrence has to spin out of there. And he's just going to try and pick up what he can, and he gets... On 2nd down and 4, Lawrence able to outrun Jones. And Lawrence for Thomas. Oh, he dropped it in.
Better. I couldn't tell if it was Karlaftis that got the pressure on him or not, but he was under duress in the pocket. And Thomas, I mentioned he's had some issues with drops and struggled a little bit in the early part. Could not have come.
Kevin. Lawrence, De'Ami Brown. They could run it here if they want. On first down, late pressure. Lawrence was fires.
Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
Quick throw, De'Ami Brown. Got through 2 tackles. Extra men on the rush. Blitz. Lawrence floats it. End zone. And no.
Kamari Connor.
Pass interference. Defense number 27. Line. First down.
Didn't see the flag initially, and there is Connor with the contact and not playing the ball.
Yeah, he's got his back. He's in man.
Tonight, it's 1st and goal with 30 seconds left. Now Lawrence goes down, has to get up, breaks the tackle, touchdown Jacksonville.
Center, I think, steps on his foot, or the guard. It's the right guard. That's what happens. Steps on his right foot as he's trying to come out, and it looked like he was dead in the rights. And here they all come. He looked like Earl Campbell getting out of there. But I remind you, this is not over.
I also remind you that a kickoff out of bounds put the ball at the 40 to start this drive. They got the call in the end zone on the pass interference on Kamari Connor.
On the money.
It's going to be returned by Brashard Smith. And it's a nice return, but a
Return team number 43.
They don't get the penalty. They're 15, 20 yards away from at least giving Butker an opportunity to try to tie this game up.
4. Mahomes over the middle, broken up.
Gotta be careful about playing too deep.
Underneath, neither receiver. Underneath, it's Kelsey. He goes down, and a timeout is taken with.
Yeah, a team cannot call back-to-back timeouts. Kansas City had just called timeout. They can't take it. That's
Kansas City called back-to-back timeouts, and by rule, you cannot do that. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Jacksonville, 4. First down and 15. Nobody's even rushing Mahomes, and he lets it go, hoping for a penalty. Incomplete. Jaguars win it.
Down in tonight.
Chiefs walk out of here with a record of 2-3. They didn't lose their 3rd game last year until Super Bowl 59. Jaguars are now 4-1 with their rookie head coach. Here's the game-winning score. Down goes Lawrence, up and into the end zone. And a final of 31-28 Jacksonville. What a joy to cover this one tonight. The Monday Night Postgame presented by Nationwide with SVP starts now.